Good afternoon, students. कैसे हो? How are you all? Hope everything is going on well at your end. Okay. So we are again back in our class today to continue and finish up the topic that is tenses. We were doing tenses in our previous class, and today we are going to finish the tenses as well. We understood. हमने देखा था tenses कितने टाइप के होते हैं. There are three kind of tenses. Three kind के tenses, right? कौन-कौन से थे? Present tense, past tense and future tense. Present tense that is which is going on at present, जो हमारे साथ अभी हो रहा है, that is present. And past means जो चीज पहले हो चुकी है, that is past, the thing that had happened already in the time being. तो वो क्या होता है? Past. And the future is the thing that is going to happen still, अभी होना बाकी है और जो आने वाले समय में होगी, उसे हम बोलते हैं future tense. So we understood three types of tenses, that is past tense, present tense and future tense. And from these three we have already done the two, that is the past we have completed and the present we have completed. And today we are here to complete the future tense, and along with this the topic tenses will be over. Then we will move on to the practice exercises and understanding the tenses more better by various sort of English exercises. That will be in the coming classes, but for today's class we are going to understand the future tense. So each, for the present also we did these four structures, for the past also we did these four structures, and for the future also we will do these four structures. So I told you that day that there are three main kind of tenses, okay, three, and each one has four different forms. How many? 4. So this makes up to 12. So how many formulas, how many structures we have to understand? Are 12 forms or structures. ठीक है? इसमें से हम, बिकॉज हम पास कर चुके हैं, हम प्रेजेंट कर चुके हैं, तो इसके 4 हमने कर लिए, इसके 4 हमने कर लिए. दिस मेक्स अप टू 8. 8 we have done, and remaining 4 we are going to do today. So understand it very carefully. And the sentence we are going to take, जो sentence हम लेंगे, that is the same sentence which we took in the earlier form. So beginning with the first tense of the future, that is future simple. Okay, future simple tense. Now understand, when we talk of future tense or when we talk of the simple tense, let us see, जब हम future की बात करते हैं ना, future is the twin sister of the present, because we always say कि हम जो present में कर रहे हैं वही का वही हमें future में भी मिलता है. If you are performing or you are doing good in present, your future is also going to be good, and if your present is bad, the future itself you are going to make it bad. So what we are going to understand is, जब हम future की बात करते हैं ना, the future itself is similar to the present. बहुत, यहाँ पे ग्रामेटिकल वे में भी उस दोनों में बहुत कम फर्क आता है. ठीक है? वो हम कैसे होगा, जब हम अभी इसको क्लियरली पढ़ेंगे तो उस वक्त हम आइडेंटिफाई कर पाएंगे. When we talk of future simple tense, firstly I'll write down the sentence, I shall write a letter. ओके, तो यहाँ पे आप वर्ब की फॉर्म देख पा रहे हो, राइट. अगर हम शेल को यहाँ से रिमूव कर दे, इफ वी रिमूव द शेल, व्हाट इज द सेंटेंस लेफ्ट विद अस? आई राइट अ लेटर. एंड हमने जो प्रेजेंट किया था, ओके, प्रेजेंट सिंपल का क्या सेंटेंस था? आई राइट अ लेटर. एंड हियर इज आई शैल राइट अ लेटर. सो रिमूव शेल टू से वन सेम. एंड वन थिंग विच वी डिड इज, जो हमने चीजें कुछ याद रखी थी उस दिन. फर्स्टली लेट अस रिवाइज, बिकॉज बहुत दिन हो गए ना उस चीज को. तो लेट अस सी, वी टोल्ड यू दैट जब भी हम फ्यूचर की बात करते हैं हमारे पास दो वर्ड आते हैं, विल एंड शैल. ओके, जब भी हमारा जो सब्जेक्ट होता है, सब्जेक्ट ये हम लगाते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट. Whenever our subject is I or we, आई और वी के साथ में वी ऑलवेज टेक शेल, अदर सब्जेक्ट इसके साथ में हम लेते हैं ओके। आई और वी के साथ में हम लेंगे शेल एंड अदर सब्जेक्ट के साथ में हम लेंगे विल। तो यहाँ पे व्हाट इज द सब्जेक्ट, सब्जेक्ट इज आई, तो आई के साथ हमने क्या लिया, शेल। So this will and shall are the star mark for future tense. These are the star marks for the future tense. Okay, these are the star marks for the future tense, and this will and shall are going to be used only in the future and not in any other tense. So this goes like subject plus will or shall plus first form of verb plus object. Okay, I is subject, will और shall में से हमने क्या लिया, shall, because our subject is I, first form of verb that is write and plus object that is letter. Forms of verb जो है हमने देखा, first form क्या है, write, second form है wrote, and third form is written. Okay, so first form हमने क्या लिया, write, we took write. Okay, so तो यहाँ पे आइडेंटिफिकेशन क्या है, फ्यूचर का आइडेंटिफिकेशन होता है will, shall plus first form of verb. So wherever you get only first form it is present simple, and wherever you get first form of verb but along with it आपको will और shall मिलता है तो it is future. Now understand one thing, in a sentence or in a paragraph wherever you find will and shall with the subject, it is understood कि ये जो भी आप पैराग्राफ पढ़ रहे हो, जो भी चीज आप पढ़ रहे हो, this is related to what, this is related to the future, क्योंकि उसमें ऑलरेडी सब्जेक्ट के साथ में क्या आ रहा है, will आ रहा है और shall आ रहा है. Okay, तो इसका आइडेंटिफिकेशन ये. So I'll repeat the structure to you, that is subject plus will or shall plus first form of verb plus object. I'll repeat it once again. Subject plus will and shall plus first form of verb plus object. Okay, so I hope it is well understood by you. Now we will move to the second form of future tense. Even you can keep a copy with you and keep writing these structures. आप इनको लिख लिया करो साथ साथ. Okay, so once जिस वक्त हम समझते हैं उसी वक्त अगर हम लिख लेते हैं ना तो it makes the thing more clearer. Now we move to the future continuous tense. Okay, continuous as we always say, जैसे हमने फर्स्ट क्लास में किया था कंटिन्यूस. कंटिन्यूस का हमने क्या पढ़ा था, दैट जब भी हम कंटिन्यूस की बात करते हैं, इफ द थिंग इज कंटिन्यूइंग फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, लाइक कोई दौड़ रहा है तो हम क्या बोलते हैं, रनिंग. कोई खा रहा है तो इसे ईटिंग, सो रहा है तो स्लीपिंग, स्विम कर रहा है तो स्विमिंग. तो एवर वर्ड जिसको आप कंटिन्यूशन में शो करना चाहते हो तो वहां पे क्या आता है, ing. So ing itself gives us the impression that we are talking about the verb of continuation. So similarly in this, and continuous is always done in with the first form, that is write plus ing is writing, wrote plus ing is wroting, and written plus ing is writing. So which is the correct? Right, that is writing is correct. So first form of verb plus ing is the continuous. So let us write down the structure, the form example of this, that is I shall be writing I shall be writing a letter. Okay, let me write down the structure and then we are going to understand it. Subject plus will or shall plus be plus first form of verb plus ing plus ओके, सो द डिफरेंट थिंग्स नाउ, अगर हम इधर फ्यूचर को छोड़ दो, इफ वी टेक इट एज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस, तो उसमें क्या होता है, आई एम राइटिंग अ लेटर, ओके, आई वॉज राइटिंग अ लेटर इन पास्ट. So what another thing we took is the helping verb, जो हमने सब में लिया. In present the helping verb we took are, जो present में हमने जो helping verbs लिए, present में आपने जो helping verbs लिए थे वो क्या थे, is, am, are, right? past में जो आपने helping verb लिए वो क्या थे, was, वन, राइट? फ्यूचर में जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब आप लेने वाले हो वो क्या होगा, ओनली बी. तो कंफ्यूजन इज वेरी क्लियर. तो हमें क्या लेना है, बी. नो कंफ्यूजन. यहाँ हमें कंफ्यूजन होता था दैट सिंगुलर है प्रेजेंट है तो क्या लेना है, प्लूरल है प्रेजेंट है तो क्या लेना है, प्रेजेंट है आए है तो क्या लेना है. एंड पास्ट में हम देखते थे कि अगर सिंगुलर पास्ट है तो क्या लेना है, प्लूरल पास्ट है तो क्या लेना है, और पास्ट के अंदर अगर आए आ रहा है तो हमें क्या लेना है. So the thing is very clear and no confusions at all. Whatever the subject, whether it is singular or it is plural or it is I, you just have to take, when it comes to the taking of a helping verb, you have to take B. All these are the B type verbs and you simply have to take B. So the structure goes, I shall be writing a letter. So I is the subject, will and shall that you are going to take along with the subject, and that too according to the subject. If the subject is I and we, you have to take shall, and if it is other subject, you have to take will. So subject plus will and shall, then you have to take a helping verb, that is be. We have told you and we have understood that whether it is singular, whether it is plural, whether it is past, whether it is present, or whether it is future, what we have to take be plus first form of verb plus ing, that marks the continuous tense, and plus object. So I shall be writing a letter. Shall, why I took shall? Because the subject is I, and along with I and we, what we take shall. So the structure, I'll repeat, it goes subject plus will shall plus helping verb, that is be, plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. Then again, once again I am repeating, if you are noting down it somewhere, note it down properly. Subject plus will or shall plus helping verb, that is be, plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. So this way goes the structure of the future continuous tense. And after this we are going to take the third, that is future perfect tense. It is very much similar to the present one, and the confusions are more or less here. वहाँ एक छोटा सा confusion था जो इसमें हमारा बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाएगा. That is, we are going to take future perfect. Okay, future perfect tense. Let me write down the sentence. I shall have written. Okay, so I is what, subject, plus we have to take either will or shall, that according to the subject as we say, plus we have to take have, plus third form of verb, plus. Okay, so you have been told earlier when we did the present perfect or the past perfect, we told you, आपको ये बताया गया था कि जब भी हम perfect tense की बात करते हैं, ठीक है, the form of verb is third. verb की कौन सी form ली जाती है, third. Whether it is present perfect, whether it is past perfect, or whether it is future perfect, the form of the verb that you are going to take is third, that is written. ये यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है, written. तो आपको बिल्कुल भी कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है कि आपको कौन सी फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब लेनी है. यू सिंपली हैव टू टेक द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, दैट इज, अगर हम राइट का लेते हैं तो राइट, रोट, रिटन, रिटन इज द थर्ड फॉर्म. So we can say subject is I, that is why we took shall, because I और we के साथ में हमें क्या लेना है, shall. Then comes the chance to take a helping verb. In this we have to take a helping verb. ठीक है, हमें एक हेल्पिंग वर्ब लेना होता है यहाँ पे. Why we have to take a helping verb? यहाँ पे हमें हेल्पिंग वर्ब क्यों लेना है? हेल्पिंग वर्ब हमें यहाँ पे इसलिए लेना होता है बिकॉज जब हमने प्रेजेंट किया था, द टाइम वी डिड द प्रेजेंट, हमने क्या लिया था? हैज एंड हैव. एंड द टाइम व्हेन वी डिड past we took had, and this time when we are doing the future we told you, हमने आपको बता दी थी ये चीज कि जब भी आप प्रेजेंट लेते हो you have to choose between has and have. When you talk of a past you simply have to take had, and when you talk of a future tense, that is you simply have to take have. So there are no confusions with have. So if we talk that it is very much similar to present, the only thing that is differing it from being a present perfect is will and shall. अगर आप इसमें से ये shall हटा दो तो it is a simple perfect tense, that is I have written a letter. But the coming of will and shall makes it little different and tells us that will and shall are there, so this is not present. This is what? This is, we are talking about the future tense. So the identification for this will be the will and shall part. Basically, the main thing to be identified in this sentence is will and shall, because have is present in the present tense, third form is present in each and every tense. The only difference that is going to differentiate it from the present perfect tense is the will and shall. When there is will or shall present, we can say that it is future perfect tense. So the structure I am going to repeat. Okay, so you can take this also as an identification. So the structure I am going to repeat is subject plus will shall plus have, that is the helping verb, plus third form of verb plus object. Once again I will repeat it, understand it, subject plus will and shall plus helping verb, that is have, plus third form of verb plus object. So this is the future perfect tense, and I hope it is very much clear to you, because after this we are moving on to our last form of tense, that is future perfect continuous tense. Okay, we will move to the future perfect continuous tense. This is the last tense, and after this the tenses are going to be completed, and then we will move on to the exercise part. So the fourth one, that is future perfect continuous tense. Okay, future perfect continuous tense. So it itself shows that we are talking about perfect and we are talking about continuous. So one thing we have to take from the continuous and one thing we have to take from the perfect, and we are going to merge it with something special, something unique of this tense, and this is the formation of a new type or new form of tense, that is future perfect continuous tense. So what was the unique addition to these type of sentence which we did in earlier, that is present and past? That is the addition of the word that is be. Right? Being word का addition देखा था हमने सबने. तो perfect का हमने क्या लिया था? Has, have and had. Continuous का हमने क्या लिया था? First form plus ing, and the new addition, that is being. So along with these three, we are going to make a new form, that is future perfect continuous tense. We have already done the present perfect continuous tense, the past perfect continuous tense. Now it's the time to do the future perfect continuous tense. So firstly, I'll write down the sentence, then we will move on to the structure. I shall have been writing a letter since let us change something here. Na? I shall have been writing a letter for the okay. So see, यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? I shall have been writing this letter for. Okay, let us take the since again. No confusions anymore because we have already been understanding it with the example of since. So अभी भी हम इसको since से ही continue कर देते हैं, ठीक है? Since morning. Okay, so no confusion. That is subject plus will or shall, ठीक है? Plus have plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. One another addition is plus since for. Okay. So I shall have been writing a letter since morning. I shall have been writing a letter since morning. मैं इसको मॉर्निंग से लिख रहा हूँ एंड आई एम गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू इट इन द फ्यूचर. कब तक? आई डोंट नो. So this work is going to be continuously done in the future as well, and it has been perfectly been done till now and will continue in the future as well. So when we say I shall, so future perfect, from the perfect we have taken have, and from the continuous we have taken first form plus ing, and the special thing that is a star mark, we have addition be in between these two, and we have made a new form of tense. Otherwise तो हम कहेंगे ना ये ऑलरेडी थे, दोनों सब कर लिए थे, तो थर्ड फॉर्म बना करके हमें एक और चीज क्यों दे दी? So something unique has to be here. So यहाँ पे इसका यूनिक चीज ये हो गया. And one more thing is since and for. And since and for का use I have already told you earlier that since is used where you have point of time, ठीक है? And for is used where you have period of time, ठीक है? तो पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम मीन्स दैट यू नो समवन सिंस चाइल्डहुड. तो आप बोलते हो कि इसको तो मैं बचपन से जानता हूँ, so that is just a point of time. Just like suppose I say I know Sita since my childhood. Since childhood, मैं बचपन से सीता को जानता हूँ. That is just a point of time. So what I use? I know Sita since childhood. And when I talk for 4, I will say Sita and me and Sita are going out for 3 hours. Me and Sita, मैं और सीता 3 hours के लिए कहीं जा रहे. So 3 hours is a fixed period of time. So wherever we have a period of time, we use for, and wherever we have point of time, we use since. So when we talk of these things in Hindi, that is जब हमारे पास समय का एक बिंदु होता है, समय बिंदु, so we use the point of time that is since. और जब हमारे पास समय की अवधि होती है, that is we have a fixed period of time that is for. तो यहाँ पे भी हमने इसी चीज को ध्यान में रखते हुए since and for को यूज किया है. Okay, so taking up the structure, I is the subject, will and shall. Because the subject is I, so we took will और shall. तो हमने I को देखते हुए क्या ले लिया? Shall. Have we have to take, we have no confusions here. Like in present there was some confusion between has and have. हम दोनों ले सकते थे. We could have taken has or we could have taken have according to the singularity or plurality of the subject. But here the confusion is clear. Similarly जैसे past में कोई confusion नहीं है. Whether it is singular, whether it is plural, आपको simply क्या लेना होता है? Had. वैसा ही कंफ्यूजन यहाँ पे नहीं है. वेदर इट इज सिंगुलर, वेदर द सब्जेक्ट इज प्लूरल और द सब्जेक्ट इज आई और द सब्जेक्ट इज यू. यू आई कुछ भी हो, आपको क्या लेना है? आपको यहाँ पे हैव लेना है. द ओनली वर्ब, ओनली हेल्पिंग वर्ब दैट गोज विद द फ्यूचर इज हैव. प्लस बीन, यू हैव टू टेक अ स्टार एडिशन ओवर हियर. यहाँ पे हमने बीन लिया, हैव प्लस बीन. प्लस बिकॉज इट वॉज कंटिन्यूस टेंस, तो कंटिन्यूस हमें बनाना है. एंड द बेसिक वर्ब इज राइट, सो राइट प्लस आई एन जी. First form plus ing, that is write plus ing means writing. Object, a letter is an object. Plus since and for. So because we are talking of a point of time, that is morning. Morning से कितने बजे से कितने घंटों से क्या, वो हमें नहीं पता. We are just talking about a point of time, so we take सिंस। तो हमने क्या ले लिया, हमने सिंस ले लिया। ओके, तो पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के साथ में सिंस। और यहाँ पे अगर 2 आवर्स 3 आवर्स ऐसा कुछ होता, 4 आवर्स 5 आवर्स 6 आवर्स 7 आवर्स 8 आवर्स, तो हम यहाँ पे क्या ले लेते, वी वुड हैव टेकन फॉर। बट बिकॉज हमारे पास सिर्फ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम है, तो पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के साथ में हमने क्या लिया, सिंस। सो व्हेन वी टॉक ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर, when we are talking of the structure, we will say the structure of future perfect continuous tense is subject plus will shall plus have plus been plus first form plus ing plus object plus since and for. That is subject plus will shall plus have plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus object plus since and for. So I hope the thing is clear and it's the main identification. These are the main identifications. Or okay, so I hope this is also quite clear to you. So now this way the tenses are very much clear. So we did all the 3 tenses, that is the present, the past and the future. And the 4 forms that we did are the perfect, simple, continuous and perfect continuous. Okay, so हम एक क्विक साइज का पॉइंट रिविजन ले लेते हैं टेंसेस का। With this, the tenses, all the 12 forms for you are explained, and I hope you have understood it nicely. So, okay, just a minute. Okay, so if no query, we will take a quick revision of tenses. That is, what are tenses? Tenses का मतलब होता है काल, right? उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, काल। बीता हुआ समय, अभी जो चल रहा है समय और जो आएगा। So, there are tenses of 3 types. कितने टाइप्स के होते हैं, 3 टाइप्स के, ठीक है, 3 टाइप्स। फर्स्ट इज प्रेजेंट, सेकंड इज पास्ट एंड द थर्ड इज फ्यूचर। ओके, okay, fine. So 3 type of tenses, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. इसी के फर्दर आगे 4 फॉर्म्स भी होती है, राइट? कौन सी होती है 4 फॉर्म्स? फर्स्ट इज सिंपल, और जिसको हम इनडेफिनिट भी बोलते हैं, ठीक है। सेकेंड इज कंटिन्यूअस, third is perfect, and the fourth is perfect continuous. Okay, so this is another thing that you have to remember. So the things that we are going to revise are 3 types of tenses: present, past and future, 4 forms: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Next, the thing we are going to revise is, these are the some few quick points that you should have in your mind, so that will make, we can say that will make your understanding of tenses more clear. Then we come to the helping verbs. Okay, helping verbs पे आते हैं। So when we talk of present, हमारे पास helping verb होता है is, am, are. Okay. When we talk of past, हमारे पास helping verb होता है was and was. Okay. When we talk of future, हमारे पास helping verb होता है be. Okay. When we talk of present, हमारे पास helping verb होता है is, am, are. When we talk of past, we have was, were, and future we have be. Okay. Next we come to the has type verbs. Okay. When we talk of present, हमें has और have में से चूज करना पड़ता है, ठीक है। When we talk of past, हमें had लेना पड़ता है, no confusion. And when we talk of future, हमें have लेना पड़ता है. No confusion again. So these were the helping verbs and these were the hashtag verbs. Okay. So these are the basic things. And here comes one star point that you have to remember. And the star point is जहाँ पे भी present में I होगा, ठीक है? present प्रेजेंट में अगर आपके पास में आई है तो आप उसके साथ में हमेशा हेल्पिंग वर्ब क्या यूज करोगे? एम यूज, ठीक है? आई थिंक दिस इज नॉट क्लियर. तो आपको इसमें क्या लेना है? हेल्पिंग वर्ब. ओके, सो इट मेक्स टू आई एम. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? दिस इज अ स्टार मार्क थिंग दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. Then ये तो चीज हो गई इसकी. Another star thing is that continuous tense. You always have to use first form of verb plus ing. ठीक है? You always have to use first form of verb plus ing. Another star thing, whenever you talk of perfect tense, जब भी आप perfect tense की बात करते हो, आपको क्या लेना होता है? Third form of verb. You have to take the third form of verb. One thing that we discussed today is, जो हमने आज डिस्कस कर लिया है वो क्या है? The two things, but still we are revising. तो हम उन दो चीजों को भी quickly revise करते हैं. That is when you talk of future, two things are necessary. That is will and shall. Okay. So whenever I and we are the subject, you have to take shall, and whenever other subject, you have to take will. Okay, ये according to the subject. Okay. Last thing that we are going to understand is, जो हमने अभी किया था, so this is again a quick revision. That is the use of since and for. Whenever there is point of time, whenever we have point of time, we use since, and whenever we have period of time, we use for. जब हमारे पास पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम होता है, जैसे आई नो सीता सिंस चाइल्डहुड, तो हमने पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के साथ में सिंस लिया. एंड व्हेनेवर आई से दैट सीता एंड मी आर गोइंग आउट फॉर 3 hours, दैट इज 3 hours इज द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. सो व्हेनेवर वी हैव पीरियड ऑफ टाइम वी यूज फॉर. सो विद दिस वी कैन से द टेंसेस प्लस द क्विक रिविजन पॉइंट्स आर क्लियर टू यू ऑल. So यहाँ पे ये tenses का topic finish. You go through the topic well, अच्छे से उसको पढ़ो. If you have any queries about regarding anything related to the tense, we are going to clear it in tomorrow's discussion session. And tomorrow I will be getting few questions or fill in the blanks based on these tense. The exercise based on this tense will be discussed in tomorrow's class. Okay. So I hope you will be well prepared for the discussion for the exercise section of the class. So I'll be asking you the question to fill in the blanks or to underline and identify the tenses. So you be well prepared for the tomorrow's class, and I hope everything is well clear. And if you have any query, you still have the time that you can ask me if you want to ask anything.